we're just ready for games now. I think obviously pre-season is a long slog, and the girls are just looking forward to getting out there and playing some games.
We're here today for the Super League launch. We've heard from many speakers up there, new coaches, there's new teams coming in. What can people expect this year?
I think just more competition. I think it's going to be really competitive. I think it's going to be some great games, and obviously a load of firsts last year in terms of Wembley and more coverage. And I think we'll see, that again, them opportunities. But I think that just be more competition, for them occasions.
Looking at your side, you've brought in lots of new faces. What have they brought to your club?
Yeah, we've recruited well, and we knew that we probably lacked a little bit of punch sometimes in our pack, and we've strengthened our outside backs. I think that year on year we've learnt that strength in depth is really, really essential. So yeah, we've brought some great recruits in, and they've done really well over pre-season. We've gelled well as a group, and just looking forward to getting out there on the field now.
First up, Lee, what are you expecting from Lee?
We played them last year in the Challenge Cup at Headingley, and we know they're tough. They really battled with us hard for a good period of the game. So we're going there, we're playing them away from home at their place. So it's going to be a tough game. I think the conditions will probably make it a little bit tougher as well. So we've got to be turn up and play really well.
It's your third season as a head coach.
Yeah.
What lessons have you learned from your first 2 seasons that you've taken into this year?
I think the first year we learned that you've got to have that strength in depth, because what you think it'll look like versus what it actually looks like changes so dramatically fast. It is chaos, it's never really settled. I think you've got the team that adapts and copes with adversity. The best will ultimately do well. And last year, you've got to take it week by week, because you can be dealt a lot of cards that are outside your hands. I think you've just got to take it a game at a time and really challenge the girls. And I think this year just wanting to make sure that we've got a bit of a tighter group, a closer group, and really challenge together.
We've talked a lot about how the game has progressed, but the girls are still working full time.
Yeah.
There is still a lot of commitment, and for yourself as well, you're a mum. How do you find the challenge of being a mum and a coach?
It's difficult. I think that we've got a lot of girls in our squad that are mums, so it does make it really, really hard. I think obviously they've got to sort someone else out before they sort themselves out, then they go to work, and then they come to training. So I think that's the biggest thing. I think Dennis Betts alluded to it, that being professional is a lot more about than what you get. It's about what you give, and I think that we can say that for everyone within our squad. They all give a lot to the game, to make sure that they can be the best that they can be.
St Helens have announced that they're paying their players. We obviously led the way with that as the first club to do it, and for our team to play at Headingley. It must be really pleasing to see that other clubs are following suit, and it'll only raise the standard.
Yeah, massively, and that pushes us to make sure we want to do better. I think that as a club though, we're really good that year on year we do more. We always do more. So what the girls got last year, they get a little bit more this year. And I think the big ones are, I think what I've probably learnt this year about the girls is it's not always just about the money, it's about how they feel when they walk through the door. So the facilities that they get to train in, the staffing structure that they get to access, the facilities that they get to play in, just a lot more than what they get given. It's about how they feel and how they're made to feel. So we try to have a really inclusive environment and involve the girls and the women in everything that we do at the club as a wider programme.